Its code name was Little Boy, but it was one of the most destructive weapons ever conceived. At 8:15 a.m. on the 6th of August 1945, the US bomber Enola Gay dropped a uranium bomb on the Japanese city of Hiroshima.
There was a sudden flash of light, as if someone was taking your photograph, but much more intense, hundreds of times stronger. It filled our room.
70,000 people, 30% of the city's population, were killed by the force of the explosion. Tens of thousands more died from radiation poisoning in the following months. The terrible events of that day remained seared in survivors' memories for decades.
I saw people naked and blackened. Their skin was hanging off in strips like rags. They no longer looked human.
3 days later, the devastation continued. An even more powerful plutonium bomb exploded over Nagasaki. At least 40,000 people died immediately. On the 15th of August, Japan surrendered. World War II was over. Since then, Japan has pursued a non-nuclear policy and has campaigned for other nations to make the same pledge. On the anniversary of the bombing of Hiroshima, UN Secretary-General Ban Ki-moon repeated his calls for complete nuclear disarmament.
Let us convince leaders once and for all of the waste, futility, and dangers posed by weapons of mass destruction. Together, we must disarm.
But the people of the only nation ever to use nuclear weapons may not agree with his message. 61% of Americans polled recently said that President Truman was right to give the order to drop the bombs.